It's one of these days in Abaco when you wish that you are out there catching some lobster and you're stuck with 120 degrees humidity here in Marshaba in the Great Eastern Shores where they blocked us out. And boy, I hate behemoths that don't stand for their rights. And most of us remind me of the Arawak Indians. I'm like the Caribs, man. I'll eat you if you do me wrong. They came to Abaco loving our friendliness, our openness, but they feel that they could do anything, and they get along with it and away with it. Do anything to Abaconians and Abaco that they can't even do in their own country. Back in Los Angeles, all them movie stars, moguls cannot block no streets in Los Angeles. You could drive up to everybody's home and not a problem. They're not allowed to do it by law. But they come in Abaco, this little Canadian gal will wake up there whining, they believe she got more sense than everybody. She's right in the midst of it. I know who she is. Put 2 gates in Eastern Shore. And you know what the gates are called? They're called nigger gates. To keep the Negroes out. But what they don't know is that gates does not stop crime. People stop crime, not gates. But they put that gate there to try to make it more difficult for Bahamians to move freely in their country. How can Canadians, Americans, German, Englishmen could put a gate up to block us out of our country and we keep accepting the garbage? I don't accept it, but most Bahamians, it's okay. As I do this video with this humidity, and you can see the calm of the storm. This is one of these days that the lobster fishermen dream of. In the distance, I see somebody out there, they have the best day. One boat on the whole basins of Marshaba, Manawa, one boat out there, except for the freight boat going there. And this is the calm before the hurricane. This is a beautiful shot before the hurricane come. As I am here awaiting the arrival of some people that I can't find. But this is it here in Abaco. And everybody, when I was growing up, nobody could own this side of the waters. This was a thoroughfare for Bahamians. But one person said, you know what? Let's block it up. One person started to block it up and own the other side of the road. And Bahamians just accept it. Ain't no thing. We just keep accepting. We keep accepting. I don't accept, but I watch over my years of moving around that the only man that did anything while Prime Minister of this country, the FNM hate that word, Sir Lynden Pindling. But Sir Lynden Pindling was one of my heroes. He was the only one that looked out for the poor man. And if you think I lie, ask, what have Hubert Ingram? That's the fellow where they said that Cool Hand Luke and had more sense than any Bahamian. What did Hubert Ingram did for the people of North Abaco? He didn't promote them to nothing. All he do is give them little dead-end job, custom immigration, working at the airport. You have them, it seems like a highway coming from North Abaco because he put nothing, he left nothing there. What did Hubert Ingram do for Bahamians? Hubert went as far as something, as a document to file in the court. Supreme Court used to be $500. Hubert put it up to $5,000, meaning that you all black brutes, you can't even seek your rights in the Supreme Court. That was Hubert Ingram did. Perry, in his last time in office, all he did was do the funky chicken, the Saxon shuffle, and sticky fingers up cost Bahamians. Where are they now? Both prime ministers had an awesome task. Hubert left in a disgrace. The Bahamian people at the poll say you are undesirable, you're not worthy of another term, that he resigned the same night. That was a bad beating. Perry Christie, same thing. He got the hell beat out of him, that a rookie. And I don't see how Dr. Minnis didn't give the man that beat Perry Christie, he's supposed to be a minister. This guy have slaughtered Perry Christie, the first time in the history of the country that a sitting prime minister got beat in his constituents. And Dr. Minnis, them don't even know what this guy did, and they're fighting with him. But this guy would have been the minister of everything, because he destroyed and eliminated Perry Christie. Then we got another minister there, Hubert Minnis. What is his legacy gonna be? So far, he ain't got no legacy. So far, he ain't gonna get no legacy. Because what has been happening in this country so far, only person has won and achieved something in this country is Brent Simonet and the most honorable, boy, y'all getting these people some title down here on it, the most honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Hubert Minnis. This is going to be a slaughteration at the poll, because they have to really tighten up, because what they have done to Bahamians is trying to eliminate the middle class and the low class. This is what's happening. When you see the Prime Minister in his first year could go to Baker's Bay and get a $25 million contract for him and Brent and him. Brent and the Prime Minister must be in business together. They must have some secret companies together, because every time Brent get peace, the Prime Minister get peace. We call that inside dealing. When you give yourself contract while you are the people supposed to be giving the other person contract. That is unheard of. But that's what's happening in my country under the most honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis. What will his legacy be? If he was to end today, his legacy will be finished. Reporting here live on Eastern Shore, where they're trying to block all of us out. You're live. This is the Negro Gate that I'm telling you about in Marsh Harbor. For the first time, they blocked the road up, and it's all foreigners. No Bahamians rarely up here. The one doctor up here and his wife. But this is what they do in Abaco, block us out. And we keep accepting it. But Kai Mills ain't gonna accept it. It's happening, and we are not man enough. Penland said, Bahamians will lose this country if they're not willing to fight for the country. And we're not fighting at all, we're just letting anything happen. Everybody is enjoying this country more than Bahamians. Everybody is benefiting in this country more than Bahamians, because our leaders are leading from the back, not from the front. You're here live in Marsh Harbor before the hurricane come on WCAY.